Hello and welcome to another episode of Drama Side Chats with Syb and Jess. Today we're going to be starting a new series called Black Knight, and we know almost nothing about this. And we're
We
also
know the important things.
okay, yeah, we know the important things. It's got Kim Woo-bin in it, so there's that.
Exactly. It's set in the future and it has Kim Woo-bin, who I've been in love with since The Heirs.
Yeah, so it has important stuff going on. We're also testing out some bingo cards that we haven't used yet. So today we are working on our crime and Hangul bingo cards. So we have our Hangul on the right. So for those of you who haven't been studying Hangul, this is probably just some sort of mystic alien writing for you. And on the left, in kind of small font, which I hope is going to be readable for our viewers, we have things that tend to come up in crime dramas a lot. So Syb, how about you help me? We'll go through and we'll read some of what's on the card here. Let's start with the crime side first.
All right. It says serial killer. Oh, love me a good serial killer. Okay. Apparent good guy turns out to be the villain. Conversation in bathroom or locker room.
It
Someone
happens
gets
all the
hospitalized.
time.
Yes. And sometimes like they don't check the stalls and the important character overhears what the conversation. Oh my goodness. It's like, dude, check the
It makes
stalls.
them bursting out. Like, I can't believe you're talking about me in the bathroom. You got it wrong anyway. Yeah, so that's always fun when that happens. Major car accident guaranteed is gonna have to happen in this show. With a name like Black Knight, like how can that be avoided? Someone gets very drunk. We thought that was a given in all Korean dramas, and Queenmaker tried to mess with us.
Yeah. No one got sloppy drunk in Queenmaker.
Yeah, CCTV footage getting missing or erased. Rich person gets away with a crime, as they do.
Yeah. Police officer has job threatened. Villains attempt to kill a potential informant. Someone gets poisoned or drugged.
Standard.
Stakeout.
Yeah. Someone messes with evidence from a crime scene. Someone confesses to a crime they didn't commit. Someone fakes a death,
Oh my
obviously.
goodness, all the time.
Yeah, and a trainee has a difficult early lesson.
Corrupt law enforcement. Important character is on life support or in a coma. Yeah, just when they need to testify or something.
Right.
In a
Super,
coma. Hit by
right.
the white truck of death.
And then maybe they get threatened. Somebody comes to the hospital, tries to kill them. Yeah. Oh, one of my personal favorites on that one too is injury heals in 30 minutes or less of screen time. You're like, oh, I got this cut. And like, okay, we're just tired of putting this makeup on this person. Now they're healed with no scar, no
Yeah,
scab.
as someone who has had a knife injury and it took 12 weeks of rehab, no, that doesn't work.
It doesn't work, but it's a nice dream. Maybe Koreans feel differently than you and me said. Maybe it's our American blood that makes
In other
us feel as
countries,
well. There's something in the water over there.
it's this American diet. This American diet makes us not heal
There you
as
go.
fast.
There you go.
Past crime is related to current investigation.
So that's our crime card. So for those of you who want to play along at home, shout at us if you think we're missing something from here. And on our Google Donald card, we have Fighting and Aninida and Opa and Hajiman.
And 아니요, 진짜?
진짜?
그런데 친구? You know I have no 친구. I
Aww.
love that for business proposal. That was my favorite line.
Yeah. We have Uri, which, oh, it's so sweet. 잘 먹겠습니다. 사랑해. And 알았어. So some of these are going to be more formal and informal. Some of it, guys, just to be honest, I had to take off some of the John de Mal just to make it fit on the line so it was still legible in this size. So
Yeah, it's a mix of words that we often hear and that we should be able to pick up.
yeah, so if it's formal or informal, we're going to accept it either way.
I
Oh, that should be I
go.
go, I think, right? Yeah.
안녕,
안녕.
선배,
Mm-hmm.
table.
Yeah, tipo, 먹겠습니다. 알겠습니다. I said that wrong. 알겠습니다. I love that one. 좋아해 or 좋아해요. We'll take either one of those. 여보세요. We answer on the phone. And 왜?
왜?
So I love when they're just shouting 왜. It seems to happen a lot too when people are like on one side of a glass window too, shouting at another person like, what? What's going on? 왜?
I also love, you don't have it on here, but I also love diga way. Like, why should I? Like, what?
Yeah.
Diga way.
Yeah, and hey, do you want to die? I don't have that one. Or I also don't have on here. Do you want to go back to my place for ramen? Because again, that wouldn't fit. Um, so, okay. So once again, we are going into this show, Black Knight. It's our first time watching this. We've watched no previews. We just know it's got Kim Woo-bin. It looks a little more actiony. The last two shows we've been doing were more female centric. So we wanted to do something a little different. The episodes look shorter. The season is only what, 6 episodes long, I think.
It was like 6 or 8. It was something really short.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes, and I'm
Yeah,
looking
let's
forward
do
to
it.
it. Sybil likes to watch a lot of stuff that has some violence and revenge and all that, so I'm here for it.
Oh, I am always here for the revenge arc, somebody getting what they deserve, and I'm hoping Woo-bin gives it to them.
Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, so I don't know if there is an intro on this, so we're gonna
We
find
should,
out.
for the first episode, let's like not skip the intro, so maybe we can
Yeah,
get a better
okay, yeah.
idea. So
And,
I'm at the oh, and my tablet just closed.
all right.
All right, I'm at the Netflix N.
Okay, Netflix and
And let's start in 3, 2, 1.
okay, a Netflix series.
Mm-hmm. Tense music playing.
Yes. Oh, I like that. Tikbigisa. I guess it means Black Knight. Ominous music playing. I like that they describe that for us.
I've been there at that statue right there.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, when I went to Korea.
40 years ago. Okay. All right. So we're set in the future or something.
Mm-hmm. It looked futuristic to me.
Yeah. Oh, no. A desert. Oh, but we have windmills. Okay. It's kind of reminding me of
Oh my goodness, 1% of the
anime.
population has survived? I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. It's reminding me of that. Oh, gas masks. Oh, QR code, huh? If anyone tries that QR code, let us know what it comes up as.
That would be really cool if the QR code worked and sent to a website, sent it to a website.
Yeah. That guy looks sus. Okay, we're going Mad Max on this thing. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do this.
Yeah, this is definite Mad Max vibes.
Yeah, right? Isn't it to reload yet? Why would you want to have that job?
Exactly. People dream of that job? What? That sounds like a nightmare.
So I wonder, so the secret to getting your QR code.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
there's
now
no
we're in
other
real
way
life.
to get supplies. Okay.
Okay. Gangnam refugee. That's feels like an oxymoron.
Yeah. That's a stark difference to what Gangnam looks like now.
Yeah, right? Gangnam Style takes on a whole new meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
from the safety of their vehicle,
Yeah.
just watching.
I've noticed that all the close-ups they've done on these people so far, they all have freckles. So I guess it's like a nod to the fact that they live in the desert. They're not trying to give them a perfect complexion of like perfectly smooth, like untextured skin in the future.
White, nice glowing white skin.
Pale, yeah, exactly. Not living up to the general beauty standards they try to espouse. So you think they're gonna just stay in the van watching this happen? This one
I
van,
think so.
everybody? Yeah, cowards.
And then when it's all over, they'll be like, yeah, we were gonna help, but it looked like you had it. So
They took his mask off to fight. Yeah.
now they come out.
Future delivery man. Well, they must have spent a lot of work on these sets in CG to
It
get them.
looks like a lot of CG.
It's very well done, though. It has a very realistic look to it.
It feels like a video game.
This part here is a little more, yeah, a little more like a top-down video game, but
I mean, that's not a diss because a lot of the video games nowadays look very realistic.
yeah, but like the ground level shots look pretty good. The overhead shots maybe not as real, but that's okay. It's we don't have to have it perfect for us to imagine it. So
Mhm.
did that thing have a dishwasher safe logo on it? I
I
think
missed
it
that,
did.
did it?
It looked like it. It might have been, it might mean something else, but it looked like the logo for dishwasher safe. Uh, so they really are delivery men.
Hmm.
I mean, he did say earlier that they deliver oxygen, but it's like don't injure the back of your arm. I'm not sure how relevant our bingo cards are going to be, but we'll find out. This is awfully far in the future. Is that a cattle prod? Nice. Oh, he's got a QR code on his back of his glove. Oh no. Just it's a glove, dude. Oh no, it's a hole in his glove where the QR code is visible. I
Oh
see.
no, they're gonna cut off this how
They
crime
were
happens there?
they were
Cut off their
gonna.
hand for their QR code?
I mean,
Oh.
if you're desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm not saying I condone it, but it's like the third or fourth time we've seen him put that hat on already.
He doesn't have a mask on.
I know. It seems like a bad plan. I didn't put any profanity on our Korean card.
I'm
Okay, now
never quite
putting
sure about the
mask on.
profanity anyway, because sometimes I feel like they translate it as profane words and it's really not.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is with that teenager earlier, when he went to fight, he took his mask off, fought, and then put it back on. So this guy didn't have his mask on and then put it on to fight, which I would think that makes more sense because he's probably getting better air quality with the mask on.
Yeah, you would think so.
It's also reminding me a little bit of The Postman, too. I don't know if you ever saw that Kevin Costner movie. Why throw the
Wonder if
baseball bat down? Okay, you have a gun. Okay,
but I wonder if some people have like mutated to need like less oxygen than others or something.
that's true. But they probably wouldn't move around a whole lot either, or they'd be smaller. And if it's a desert, where are they getting their nutrition? Do you think they're having to grow it all indoors?
I guess so, like underground greenhouses or something.
Clothing is interesting.
That's the girl from Our Blues. She was the
Yeah,
pregnant teenager.
I've seen her in like three of the things. Yeah, she's talented. I wonder if she's going to be a main in this one.
Yeah, and Wu Bin was in Our Blues too, right?
Was he? I don't remember.
I could be wrong.
She was in Our Blues. Yeah,
Yeah, she was a pregnant teenager.
yeah. And Bubine was as well. Yep. Yeah, they both were. You're right. Good call.
Mm, I know my Wu Bin.
Yeah. She was also in Crash Course in Romance and 20th Century Girl.
That was smooth.
Well, so we did get girl power in this one after all.
Okay, she looks familiar too. Let me see. Who is that?
So, um,
Was she the friend in Because This Is My First Life? Yep, that's her.
she was also in Startup.
Yeah. Wait, so are they real siblings or it's
I
just
don't know. I she didn't try to kill him. So
Wow, good aim. Good grief.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I thought she was sore, but uh, he's sore. Okay, so she's Jun Sola. Oh, I didn't even recognize her in this. Okay, I've seen that actress in a lot of other things. So she was in Possession. Oh, she's in Kill Bok Soon, that movie we talked about maybe watching.
mm-hmm. But it was her in Because This Is My First Life, right?
The younger one, yeah. I was looking at the older one now.
No, I was talking about the older one, the one in the army uniform.
Oh, the one in the army uniform. Oh no, she was in Because This Is My First Life. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Stop using IMDb for this.
I find IMDb sometimes leaves people off and is
Well, they don't
as
always have
complete. I usually go to
photos, so
Asian
it's
Wiki.
yeah, so it's a little confusing. Yeah, Asian Wiki is much better at giving information. It's just I don't have an app for it. It's easier for me to open up IMDb.
Mm. Oh, we might looks like we might have a Chaebol here.
Oh, that's a cool looking tablet. I like the technology. Yeah. Yeah, the privilege is evident. Eat the rich.
I don't think I would be having children in that kind of situation.
Yeah, people are already dramatically reducing their children in today's world. Like, and that, yeah, it's like, yeah, get me fixed. Thanks.
I just read an article this morning about Japan's decreasing birth rate.
Even the US is one I read about this morning. And of course, we're nothing compared to what South Korea is currently at in terms of
Hmm.
low childbirth. Wow, that looks radically different.
Good grief, where'd he go? Through a gate or something?
Do they have some sort of an air dome? Is that what was that we saw?
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Oh, it's these two. I know both of them. She was in Queenmaker.
Yeah, his hair is something else, isn't it?
Hmm. She also played Kim Woo Bin's mother in Uncontrollably Fond. And
Okay.
yeah, oh, she was a terrible mother.
So he was in the King's Affection. And Hotel de Luna.
Yeah, I feel like I know him from a few historical dramas.
Oh, he's in Missing Incomplete Life too. Oh, I feel like this room setup has been done in so many films and TV shows now.
It's like from X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men, Star
Cerebro.
Wars, but especially X-Men. They're like in Cerebro. 'Cause the globe is cool looking.
Yeah.
Just a random centerpiece. 15 days. Nope. 15 minutes, maybe. Such nice names for his friends. Oh, cool glasses.
Yeah, seen that guy in a lot of stuff too. And him.
Mhm.
He was in Happiness. He was in She Was Pretty. I believe he was in King of High School. Was he in that one too?
What in the world are they doing?
And the old guy, the one he called
Cigarettes?
Gramps, he was in W.
Smoking cigarettes and polluted air, earth.
Where there's little oxygen. Are they gonna try to rob Kim Woo Bin? This isn't gonna work out well for them.
Is he letting them catch up?
It
Oh,
seems like it was
the speed
automatically
limit sign.
decelerating.
That was why. Uh-oh. So he calls his friends dumb, dummy, and useless. I love that.
He should really probably stop smoking.
He really should. They don't realize he knows they're there. He could just
Mm-mm.
stop. Yeah, of course they do. You gonna jackknife this thing or what?
Do they still not know that he knows?
I'm
They
guessing
probably
they're
figured it out
starting
by
to
now.
figure it out anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
You just happen to have a shock button on your vehicle.
and there's one left.
What's up, bro? No. How? The least believable thing about that is that door staying open while the truck was in motion. You tried opening a car door while it's in motion. Oh, definitely had Opa earlier. Opa.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably some of these others as well, but
What's here? Is it a windstorm?
mm, I think he's a weather meter of sorts. Sandstorm. I guess we're using satellite data. No, just no, not for me.
Does it look like fun?
No, it looks
Let's,
extraordinarily painful because you know
let's
that sand flying at you would be like sandpaper ripping your flesh off.
and let's just walk through some tornadoes then, shall we?
Yeah, I've actually been inside of a tornado before. Um, but more on that another time.
So you're just gonna meet someone
That
that
just
you don't
randomly
know?
texts you out of the blue. Yeah.
Yeah, unknown number, gate 8. Like, okay.
Maybe if you have his number, it's because like certain people gave it to you. In circle of trust. Why does it look like rocket parts?
Kind of does.
So we didn't go with all new technology, just regular road barricades. Don't need to reinvent the wheel, as it were. Looks nice.
Hmm.
Okay, so they're not at the same place the other dude's going. This is gate one, and he was at eight.
Yeah.
Don't hit him.
I think now this is the place where Ruben was.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, because that was his truck.
Isn't it easy?
Sandstorm.
Sizing them up. Let's see, can I take them all? They all
Hmm.
have guns. What do I
And
do?
is it worth taking them all? So apparently, I was reading earlier today about how in Japan they have classes on how to smile for people who have forgotten over the last few years.
Wow.
People pay $55 or more for an hour-long class teaching you how to smile. You can also get training on how to teach others how to smile.
I read an article where they're like paying young people to leave their home because they've been so secluded and locked up, like they're not even going to school. So they're going to give them a monthly allowance
I
just to
thought I
get
was
out of
gonna,
the house.
I thought I was gonna have to do that to my son to get him to leave the house. He's finally started occasionally going out. That is a tiny little treadmill.
Hmm. Oh, virtual reality, birds chirping, sun.
Yeah, real beautiful world. Don't take her out of that.
Yeah, let her enjoy her walk.
Lock him in. I'm putting it.
Ooh, she's locking him in for 15 days.
Teach it. Not once.
I think I might be able to count trainee has a difficult early lesson because Kim Woo
Yeah.
Bin's
Yeah,
person.
oops, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe also rich person gets away with a crime because the way those rich people are living feels like it.
Yeah, it feels like a crime.
I suspect corrupt law enforcement is going to come up at some point
Yeah,
too.
me too. Very soon.
You want to check the pulse first. Those zip ties for hair containment. She's got zip ties on thread type locks.
Do they have delivery women? Wait, is that a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I think so.
I think so too. Oh, he's 5'8".
Very sweet. Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
Fan hats. Oh, just she. Seriously?
I'm not old. I'm 37.
Does he look like an Ajoshi? Cool. Chalky.
Oh, somebody's pregnant.
Nothing like hanging out in the shed under interrogation lighting. Oh, she gets a tent.
Is he about to get jumped?
I'm not sure.
Or are those on
Something
his
is
are they on his side?
suspicious. I think we're just kind of showing that both sides are they're doing, work of some sort. I couldn't tell earlier if he was like he made eye contact with Nuna. Um Sowol, I think was her name. No, was the boy who's Sowol, so I forget the woman's name. But
Hello?
but Wubin's character made yeah, Wubin's character made eye contact with her earlier, and it wasn't clear to me if they knew each other or if that was like a subtle flirt or what.
It's kind of hard with everybody wearing oxygen masks. Like it's hard reading their facial expressions.
Yeah, to get an idea of like what they're about. He's a video game character. Is it? I guess it's VR. I wonder if that's actually him playing himself or if it's someone else doing it. Okay, that he's Soul. Yeah. Yeah. You may want to turn the camera off if he is going to have a dump. Oh, his. There he is. Yeah, why are you hiding? Well, you did sneak onto his vehicle.
Uh-oh, what's happening here?
Mm. He's imitating his sister, I think. Is his truck going to get raided? I mean, yeah. Nice try, dude.
No, he's way more handsome. He's Kim Woo-bin.
Yeah. Wait, what? Um,
That goes very sus, sis.
uh, well, luckily he's locked in there, but he can't get out. He doesn't have a QR code to get out. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Go for the groin, girl. Protect yourself at
I
all
know
costs.
women, we have strong legs. Start kicking. Kick. Use your
That's one way
legs,
to
man.
check. Luckily, he had the camera up so you could see that was going to happen. Thanks for letting me out, dude. Human shield.
Do you realize you're just shooting your friend?
Apparently, I guess they don't really like each other very much. You're not going to get real far here. Oh, he's gone through that hole that she's in, the trash.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was an amazingly good shot while he's basically down on the ground. Not sure
Yeah,
I believe that
surprising. The,
trajectory.
the guy, the guys with the machine gun fire, not they can't hit squat. So apparently we're going
Yeah,
up
they're
against stormtroopers.
stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Oh no, is she shot?
I don't know. She might be short lived. Um, we found where the pink stuff comes out. Yeah.
And she's gone.
Yeah, she ain't gonna survive that one.
I guess she's not a main character.
I guess not. I mean, there's only 6 episodes, so there's lots of opportunities for seeming people to die. Oh, well, he's gone too.
What in the
Okay,
world is happening?
I did not see that coming.
Did not see that coming at all.
All right, so um,
Whoa,
this is breaking my brain.
what is happening?
I don't know. I'm gonna pause it here. Okay, I'm at the start of episode 2. But I
Wait,
am,
let's make sure there's no end credit scenes.
yeah, it just wow. Um, okay, so let's check our bingo cards here because
I'm make sure there's no end credit scenes. Hold on. I'm skipping. It doesn't look like it. Just what
so
the
they
what?
did try to poison or drug her. So I mean, I feel like we can mark that. They were ready to
Oh,
protect
let
her.
me let me let me process this for a second. What just happened?
Um, Everyone we've come to like so far, except for the Major and 5/8, are dead.
Dead. Good grief. That was a quick wow. Okay. Parent good guy turns out to be villain. I could see that happening later. Don't have that yet. No hospitalization. No bathroom walker.
They invested so much in these characters.
Yes. And to kill him off in the first episode?
I feel like they're breaking some rules here for you know what you're supposed to do as a writer, and
Yeah.
I'm emotionally a little hurt that they did that to us. I've actually left movies before for doing that to viewers, where it's like, no, no, we were supposed to like these people. They were supposed to last, and here we are, 20 minutes in, and you're killing off people that you've just introduced to us as like main characters. Don't do that. Like I could forgive that a little bit in Deadpool 2, but because you don't expect that to be friendly to the viewer, but this one kind of set me up for some false expectations. And
It really did. Like maybe we're missing something. Maybe there's like alternate realities or time travel or something.
yeah, I
And we'll
mean,
see
they
those
have
characters
shown a
again.
lot of VR, so it occurred to me that that might be a VR thing that was just hyper realistic, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure those two are actually genuinely dead. And
But they were really building up that Saul Wool character as he was going to be like another lead, another male
yeah,
lead.
so
He
I
was
think
going to come
Luna,
and help 5/8 or something.
yeah, I think Luna, the Major, I think she's gonna come out to be a more major character than and maybe there will be some relationship between her and 5/8, but like oof, oof, that's a rough start. I gotta
Yeah.
say, I can see why there are only 6 episodes if you're gonna burn through your characters at this kind of speed. It did
I
say it
just
was
totally
based
did
off of
not
a
see that coming.
yeah, it said it was based off of a webtoon.
Hmm.
And so I know sometimes with those you get a lot more freedom of what they're willing to explore than people who are used to screenwriting, who are more willing to follow sort of set codes. So
Hmm.
I think that's partly what we're running into here. As far as the world building, it's complex. It's mostly complete. I'm still not sure about the food, but I'm sure there's some rationalization there. The future is a little confusing in terms of when and why people feel safe taking off their masks.
Yeah. I think under normal circumstances, like I would be a one and done with this drama, like, oh, I'm not moving on. But there's two reasons why I will continue watching. Of course, number one is
Kim
Kim Woo
Woo-bin.
Bin,
Yeah, yeah.
but number two is like I need some sort of explanation as to what happened to those two characters. Like I'm still not fully committed to the idea that they are completely gone. Like there
Yeah,
has to be some other element working here.
yeah, and especially after again, they invested so much in Sewell's character. We saw him, with his friends and all their names, and they seem to be basically, NPCs. They're just on the side, sort of. Um, they don't, none of them were distinguishable character-wise from one another, and they're not strong and powerful or ambitious like he was.
Mm-mm.
But he showed a lot of promise, and then they're just like, eh, bye.
Yeah, I'm just not completely convinced that at least he is gone. I don't know.
He got shot in the skull, but yeah, I mean, there'd have to be some sort of incredible. I mean, it's possible that it was some sort of like trank dart or something that just happened to spurt a large
No,
amount
there was
of blood.
blood. Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
that sounded like a bullet. There was no reason
It
to believe
did.
anything other than a bullet.
It's got to be something. I don't think it's time travel because we're already in the future.
There
I'm
might be
thinking
some
maybe
flashbacks,
VR.
but yeah, no, I have no idea where we're going with this.
No
Um,
idea.
but I suspect they're genuinely dead, and maybe they're just going to keep introducing new characters in each episode. But wow,
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I mean, it seems like 5/8 is the hero, he's the good guy, but it also seems like he's kind of working for the government as the delivery person to the refugees. It's like I don't know.
You know what though? So our dead sister there, she took a photo. She took a selfie with 5/8.
Yeah,
And obviously people know what he looks like because he was in the VR video game and looked like himself.
yeah,
So somehow or other, he's gotten himself this reputation and he's gotten away with it. But it's a bit mysterious. It's kind of hard to follow the storyline. I feel like the world building, I feel like I've got that pretty well understood, but the
yeah,
storyline is not very intelligible yet.
yeah. I agree. Like you can buy into where they are and why they're there, but not into exactly what they're doing and where they're going with the story.
Yeah. Also, like, and to be a little bit nitpicky, just briefly here, someone was trying to open that door by body slamming into it. Okay, fine. Those guys shot in the middle of the door, not near the door frame, and then suddenly he was able to knock the door down.
Okay, okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and let's say
Okay.
the shots to the middle of the door warp the door enough so that the locking mechanism, which is at the end of the door, folded in and allowed him to bust through.
Okay, I will, especially with his banging on it on the other side, maybe, okay, I will accept your explanation, even though it doesn't seem to fit with what my eyes saw. I will go with it. And
I
like,
had a problem with him falling down and shooting up through the little bookcase thing and hitting the guy several times straight on. Like,
yeah, the
yeah, that's
angles weren't
trajectory.
working for me
Yeah,
there. And
that
and
didn't work
again,
there.
we both commented on the whole stormtrooper thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you've got you've got automatic fire going by a professional going up against single shots from a bad angle,
Hmm.
unaimed by
Of a
an
non-automatic
amateur.
weapon.
It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, no.
These are
Mm-mm.
obviously not well-trained henchmen, or they're not spending their money properly on the training of shooting of
Yeah.
these henchmen. They're getting the same stormtrooper treatment.
Yeah,
Not effective.
in terms of our bingo card performance, I don't think these were the right bingo cards for the show.
But it's not our fault. We had zero idea what this show was about.
We had zero idea, and that's just the luck of the bingo card, right? Like you can only prepare so much, and if you could make a perfect bingo card, I don't think it would be as much fun.
Definitely
So,
not. No.
so yeah, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get some more stuff. I have a
Yeah, it's
feeling,
3-3. There's time.
yeah, something will happen here. More of these will come up, and it's possible we missed some of these words. I tried to be pretty aware of it, but
Me too. I was
it's
trying to listen.
it's not always obvious, or
Yeah. And I think
sometimes
I
we're,
read
we're,
one
we're
wrong.
actually
I think I said Chable. It looks like you have Chabal there.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, not the rich person. Yeah, I wish I had the table because we would have had that by now.
Mm-hmm.
At least from
Yeah.
us saying it. um but yeah, so okay, well, that was episode 1. Guys, in the comments, thoughts,
Yeah. Thoughts?
emotions.
My thought
um
here. Okay, here's a summary of my thoughts. What?
yeah. Mine are sort of like, okay. I'm willing to give it a shot. In fact, given the fact that there are only 5 more episodes and they're both they're all under an hour, like I'm pretty sure I can handle finishing this. Whether or not I would recommend it to anybody is still very
I'm still undecided.
questionable, but
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll end episode 1 here, and maybe you guys will come back with us for episode 2. But
I hope so. Let's see you in episode 2.
yeah, and if you didn't like it, maybe you can just enjoy our commentary and trash talk it with us.
I will trash talk everything except Kim Woo Bin. I love
Yeah,
him. He's perfection.
he's beautiful. All right.
See you in episode 2.